Hey, it's Lamborghini,
I'm David.
and we on GQ on the rocks.
These are our essentials.
My project is a dance performance that I have chosen three different songs from three different places. Like I'm from Bangladesh, so there is a Bangla song, and I lived in India, so there is a Hindi song, and I'm living in Romania, so there is a Romanian song. So I took different parts, like first part of every song, and mix it together, and I'm going to perform this, and I choreographed the dance and I'm going to perform it.
I'm doing a collage and I'm putting it on a tram. I'm designing a tram and I'm trying to design it in a way that's similar to the Bucharest style of trams with like graffiti on them and slightly older, I guess. And I'm gonna have a progression of our stories from the very beginning to the very end, and they're gonna start at the back end of the tram to the very end.
So my project is based on graffiti. We explored it on Tuesday, and it seemed very fascinating and interesting on how every graffiti, every art piece has its own story. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a poster, put pictures on it, and overlap it with a description on what it is, what's the story behind it, and how it inspired me. How about you?
Me? Okay, I'm gonna write about my first experience in the metro, because I've never been on metro before, and I'm gonna like write a story and my experience about going on the metro.
So I went on the tours throughout the city. I was really impressed with the communist buildings and how Elena's science building was so magnificent, but at the same time it was dilapidated and it was a sign of communism. What I tried to do was make communism into a monster. So I drew a monster and then put it looming over the buildings, because we think that communism is over, but those buildings are just a sign to show us of the past and how they're still in Romania and communism still kind of lives on.
I really enjoyed the graffiti workshop and the part where we learned about street art, and I wanted to show the people that graffiti is art, and to kind of sway the public misconception that graffiti is vandalism and that it's bad, a more positive way. And so I have different words that describe graffiti in a bad manner, made in a nice graffiti font and calligraphy and style.
I'm writing about from the perspective of an older guy who lived through communism, and he talks about the current day and how he remembers the days when he was part of communism and how sad he is about them. So yeah.
Our project shows the two different sides of someone's views of after communism and before communism and how he feels.
And we decided to express ourselves using art, since we both enjoy creating art. And we thought that we would make the top of the face sad and the bottom happy, to show like that even though now communism is over and he's happy, he still has he still is kind of caught it up in
overshadowed
the past.
by the
Overshadowed by the past.
I feel like the most memorable moment of this week was when we went on the metro, because it gave me another sense of this world. I got to explore different people, because I've never went on a public transportation before, and I feel like it's very important to know not only my side of Bucharest but the real side of Bucharest.
My most memorable moment was maybe the graffiti workshop that we did, because I didn't do graffiti before, and it was a learning curve.
So for sure the metro, because I saw so many different people that I didn't see before.
Poor people.
So not just poor, drunk people at like 9 in the morning. Yeah, so the metro.
What was the most memorable moment of this trip?
The most memorable moment for me was searching for the different graffitis that are specific to different artists and finding them around the city.
For me, maybe looking at the abandoned building that contained graffiti, and also going with the metro.
I think going to the Revolution Square, because the tour guide really walked us through every step and every event that happened there, and my mother was not present for the revolution in that part of the city, so it was really nice to hear a different side of the story, and it was one that I hadn't heard before.
For me personally, it was when we got to choose if we wanted to get to know more about graffiti or just look at necklace designs. And basically we got to talk to the owners of this really successful brand that specializes in jewelry, and everything there was really beautiful, first of all, and it was all inspired by Romanian culture. And I really liked it because they were really interested in what we had to say, and they gave us a lot of advice.
I think the Living Library, I never had an experience like it.
Yeah, I'd also have to say the Living Library. They were very open and they were very easy to talk to, and all the experiences they discussed really helped us keep an open mind and to understand that in the future things can also change for us personally. That's the main thing I took away from the Living Library.
It's been an absolute privilege to work with this group of students. The journey that we've been on and that they've been on, not just within the city and the things that they've learned, but the comments they've made, the perceptions that have changed for them, and the comments and the insights. It's just been a pleasure to see the journey and to see where they've taken this trip. So I'll actually be really sad when it finishes.
Which one was your favorite from the Living Library?
My favorite from the Living Library was
The Feminist.
The Feminist, because not the feminist, the bisexual one. I like the bisexual one because she really explained her story and explained why it's not bad to be bisexual and how there's no normal. There's no normal in the life. So if you are one of them, don't be afraid to come out the closet. I respect you.